Another week of the boxing break. Salute to everybody
boxing.
For commenting.
Keep commenting.
Thank
I don't
you.
care what you
Liking
gotta
the
say.
videos.
Thank you.
Keep liking them.
Thank you.
Share your opinions. Yeah, I mean, we appreciate it. We see the engagement amongst others in the comments. They ain't even with us, so
that's cool as hell.
And like, listen to whole videos before you comment, like, so you can get
No,
real,
don't do that.
opinion.
Just keep commenting.
Keep
I like
commenting.
this shit.
No, I really want to have
I
real
like
debate.
that
do
shit,
both,
bro.
I see somebody.
I like real debates.
I see
about
somebody.
boxing.
I
Comment
see somebody
immediately as soon as you see it.
Projecting, and then they watched it and then commented again after they actually
the
listened.
double
to this
comment.
funny,
I
yo.
appreciate that, yo.
Fire.
I appreciate
You corrected your. That's even better. If you do
yourself.
that, do it that way. Comment as soon as you feel whatever you feeling, and then comment again once you get confirmation.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what? Now that I think about it,
Yeah, because you done heard some shit that was like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, nigga, we don't just be talking nonsense. We be geeking up
And
here.
we
don't be talking
love
nonsense.
boxing, though.
the
We
funniest
really love
line
boxing.
to me, we just people always assuming or whatever, because they just don't agree with an opinion. And a lot of times they be dead wrong. But the best line, this is the most predictable line, is casuals.
Yeah.
People love the casuals. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna tell my age, but I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Stop it,
It's
man.
been several. I'm not that old, but it's almost been my whole life. It's been several decades I've been watching boxing.
You haven't watched more boxing.
It's
than us.
9 times out of 10, the
a good
person
chance,
hasn't
yo.
watched more boxing than us.
It's a good chance, yo.
It's a very good chance they
it's
haven't
a
watched
chance.
much boxing.
And
as
I'm
often.
way more casual than you, so that's really
I
crazy.
know. I be really because you can't really. It's like you
And-
don't want to say it, but I be long. I be like, dog. I
boxing, yeah,
guarantee
stop
you.
it.
You
In
haven't
all
watched
honesty,
9 times out of 10.
casuals drive things, bro. That's how you get them numbers up.
Yeah,
man.
even
That's just how it works.
even if somebody disagree when they call them a casual, it's like, why? You need everybody.
you need them.
You
niggas.
need the casuals, you need the hardcores, you need all that.
we
type
don't
of
be
stuff.
saying nothing
For the
wrong.
big-
You just don't agree with that shit.
Yeah, because
Whoever
a
that
lot of
is.
times the stuff they be saying, I be like, it's just emotional. But
I
salute,
seen a lot of
salute,
activity on that
salute.
Andy Ruiz joint
Yeah,
last
salute.
week.
Yeah, I stopped watching them. Or looking at them, I didn't really, because, we
I
be
know
on the
you
move.
got it spiced up with that.
Yeah, they
To
they
me
like
though,
that.
like, you don't understand heavyweight boxing if you think Andy Ruiz would knock out Deontay Wilder.
Stop
Like, yo,
playing
you don't
with us,
even understand heavyweight boxing, yo. For real, Fury is really the only dude that could stop him, yo. Have him go fight Usyk or somebody like that. That would be a great fight.
That would be
It would
great
be a
fight.
battle.
That would be
It
a great
still would-
fight,
It
but
would
like-
be. It would be a little bit of.
But
a
not
battle.
Wilder.
Andy would make him
Niggas
think.
forget
Andy
Wilder.
would
make him
definitely have
think.
him in there.
But
'cause-
Wilder beat up everybody.
Yeah,
Wilder
but
beat up
Andy-
everybody
Andy done
except
took some
for Fury.
shots, bro.
Andy
I
gonna
give him that. Andy could take a
He's
shot.
not taking that right.
He definitely not gonna take the right.
He
He not
gonna
gonna
get
take the
stretched by
right.
the Alabama-
right.
Alabamian.
The Alabama stretch right is definitely gonna lay my
Alabama-
man down crazy. But yeah.
And he got a little
Let's get
jab
off Andy,
now.
yo. I know
Yeah,
we
it's
have
rough,
we
man.
have news. We have pressing news for this episode.
Ooh, Mike, you could.
So I'm sure we all saw the press conference for Devin Haney and Prograis.
Regis Prograis.
Regis Prograis.
Oh, you're a casual, Mike?
I'm a casual.
You know,
I'm a
I don't know how to
casual.
pronounce that shit. I ain't
Regis
saying
Prograis.
nothing.
I'm from Baltimore, yo.
I
and
tried to
ain't-
pronounce
you know
the
what I mean?
S on
But
the end of it.
regardless.
I didn't know it was silent.
Yeah, I thought it was an S on
It
it.
don't
But he
matter.
from New Orleans, though. That makes
But yeah.
sense.
No, it is.
Yeah, that
But
makes sense.
I do one thing.
Is he
I will
from New
say,
Orleans? Did I just put that on
Yes,
that man
yes,
like
yes,
that?
yes,
All
yes,
right.
yes.
I thought
One
his
thing I
accent
will
said
say
it.
is I respect his confidence, but I think Devin Haney gonna beat him up. He was talking crazy though, to Devin Haney, and his trainer was really talking crazy to
It
him.
might be
yo.
Louisiana. It might not be
Him,
New Orleans.
him and his pops, the trainer,
Yeah, I'm
and
like,
his-
yo, the
and-
trainer wildin', yo.
Yeah, he's from New Orleans, dog. That accent, baby, all that's New Orleans. You ain't even gotta look that up. I
But
know, I know he
you
is.
know how some niggas
I
get
know he
mad
is,
when
but-
you say New Orleans versus Baton Rouge versus
Yeah,
different areas of Louisiana. So
Yeah.
I think he's from Louisiana. That's what I'll say. I don't know
Yeah,
where he's from.
he's from
in
New Orleans.
It's New Orleans.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
bet. We in there.
But yeah, it's intense. And they was going on
Yeah, they seem like
negotiations
they
for
really
a
got
while.
smoked.
They was talking about the dates moving, this and that, and all that. And this is why I be like, yo, he's been Devin Haney is moving away to go because he's afraid of this person now or whatever. It's like, dog, he's going up to fight another champion in another division. That's his first fight in the division, and Regis Prograis can fight.
Yes.
It's gonna be a battle.
And he
That's
got
gonna be
popped.
tough.
Like, it's not like you going moving up and you fighting somebody who's kind of like light fisted and you like, I'm gonna try to out. You fighting somebody that's
Yeah.
in a naturally bigger weight class than you have ever been in, and he got popped.
And the thing people don't give Devin Haney credit for is for even when he was in 135 to fight Lomachenko, Kambosos, Those was hard fights for a young nigga, yo.
Even because people make the joke that he got rocked, and what's his name was older, but he was still an older, crafty fighter who was an ex-champion. I think he just officially retired today.
Those was hard fights, yo.
Linares.
Yeah.
Like, dog. And then what kills me about it, because I think Regis brought it up, he made you do the stanky leg. It's like, dog, what great fighter hasn't got rocked before? Every great
boxing.
It's boxing. Every great fighter.
You're fighting
rocked.
a nigga.
You gotta
yo,
talk.
like,
you gotta talk that spicy shit when you.
I know, I
when you
get it,
talk
but
that
it's just like,
spicy
dog,
shit.
like it had. I seen Floyd Mayweather get rocked.
Everybody's been rocked. Shane
Multiple
Sugar
times.
Shane Mosley rocked.
No,
my man
before
Mayweather
that,
crazy. Oh, you talking about before that?
Because that's the easy one, and that's another big name. They be like, well, at least it was a Hall of Famer. No, let's go to Chop Corley. Caught him, bang, with the wide shot.
Who else?
And
got
then
him?
Floyd came back
Maidana
to
was
it.
giving him some
Marcos
problems.
Maidana
It was a lot of people giving him
Gus
some problems.
Maidana rocked him at the end of one round and really saved him because he got rocked.
Yeah, he got popped.
And then technically the only person that ever should have gotten a knockdown was Zab Judah. He caught him. That glove touched the ground and they didn't count it. Everybody get caught. I seen Andre Ward get caught by, I think it was Darnell Boone. Random. Got caught. Hit the stanky leg. It's one of the greatest fighters, undefeated all time. It happened. So but it's trash talk. It's fun. And Regis hit. Yeah, I mean, you ain't go through anything. Then they was making a rumor, or they spreading a rumor that Devin Haney. It said Devin Haney because he turned pro. I think maybe like 17 or something like that. They was like, and all those fights you could turn pro early in Mexico. They was like he was like they said you lost one of your fights in Mexico and you got them to scrub it off your record, which sounds ridiculous, but that was the joint he was saying. And it's like Devin Haney's like, what? Like, what are you talking about? First of all, I think the rumor was from. This is how crazy it is. If I'm not mistaken, they said the rumor was from Rolly.
Oh my God.
Rolly was like, I don't even know. I don't even talk to you, yo.
What were we raised in school, yo? We had to find credible sources, right? Remember that before you just say some.
The funniest part is Rolly was like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Rolly don't know what he talking about because he Rolly though, yo. Rolly probably did.
He
say
might
that
have said
shit.
that in passing. Yo.
Rolly definitely said that.
He
shit.
was buffing out there. They took away one of his losses.
Yeah.
Rolly.
But this fight gonna be good. Devin Haney looks. I told you he looks like a welterweight. Though. I thought this is why I said. I felt like his stamina, his punch resistance was looking shaky. I was saying this before even the Loma fight. I was like, I think he's just staying at that weight class too long.
Yeah.
Like his physical, like you see how he gained weight easily in between fights.
I don't really see how 5 pounds could change too much, but
It's
I
gonna
think
help.
he might need to go up a little bit more.
I said
He
this a
like
few
big,
boxing
like he's
breaks
tall
before.
for that
I think he
size,
could just
that
go
weight class. Yeah.
I think I said either not maybe the last one, but the one before that. I was like, I think he can go to welterweight.
Yeah.
Like I think he could just skip the class and go to welterweight if he wanted to. Honestly, he looked big for that division.
Yeah,
yo.
physically, he like
He just looked big. So for that division, so it's gonna be interesting. I'm very excited about that fight. He can lose that fight though.
he can.
We'll do a closer breakdown as we get
Close to the
closer.
fight.
But that's why people don't know what they talking. I'm like, he can't be running if he run into that. That's crazy. Doesn't even make sense, yo.
You know what was one of my favorite
I
things
wanted him
from
and
this?
Shakur to fight so bad, yo. We always say
That fight gonna happen, yo. It's gonna be too much
I
money.
always
on the line.
wanted that, yeah.
And I'm gonna circle around later on why fights like that are gonna have to happen. What you saying, Rich?
But one of my favorite things from this whole press conference run shit was, I don't know if you're bringing this up or not, but when they started hinting at the boogeyman, and my man said he had to call up do I need to call somebody? And we all know who that somebody is, yo, Big Tank. Big Tank Davis, yo, the boogeyman. Don't call Tank, bro. Like, y'all know what it is.
We was talking
These
light.
niggas know,
Niggas
bro.
don't
They
want
talk
the
light.
text,
Y'all better chill the fuck out.
Because
So,
Tank really
like-
got that lightning in his glove. Like,
Nah,
he
because
really could hurt a man.
Because
yo.
all the offside fans be like, and yes, I'm going to agree. I like. So all right, let me just say this: when certain people say Tank hasn't fought anybody, that's a lie. He's fought some good fighters, but I do understand people say he needs to fight the guys that are near his. Like, there's a level of fighter that he needs to fight, right? I don't disagree with that, but there's people acting like he can't like handle them. And what we talked about before,
He
the
really
fighters
beat
don't be
anybody
talking
up.
like that.
He really beat
They
anybody.
be
That
like,
hasn't-
nah, Tank is.
There hasn't been anybody come
He
out
really beat
spicy
anybody
talking
up, yo.
about that man too much.
The only one was Ryan, because Ryan that's.
But that was his
That was
build
some
up.
cute
Yeah, that was
he
his
didn't
build-up.
He got
believe
knocked down
that
by a
shit.
body
That
shot.
nigga know
Stop.
he ain't
all
believe
the
that
real,
shit.
they They don't
want
be
that
talking crazy
They
like
don't
that.
want that smoke.
They be like,
yo.
he good. Yeah, I mean, I want to get in the ring with him, but especially the ones that sparred him. He made me thinking. There. That's what they be saying.
Anytime you got a nigga like Floyd Mayweather, like this kid nice, he the next thing coming up. Like yo, like really, you gotta think like they might have had whatever they had in their relationships or whatever, but like for the whole point.
It's always
he was
respect.
like, no, this nigga is nice as shit.
It's always
yo.
respect between
this
the two,
nigga
though.
reminds me of myself, yo, but can really hurt people.
And the thing is this, man. I wanted. Well, let me mention this. I saw Bernard Hopkins even talking about him. I told you how Terrence Crawford was like. He was confident that he sounded confident that Shakur Stevenson can beat Haney, right, or whatever that's true or not. But in this guy and that guy. I mentioned this probably like 5 or 6 shows ago, but he was like Tank. That's gonna be the one for him.
Yeah,
he know.
fight,
and I heard Bernard Hopkins recently speak about. He was like, Bernard Hopkins is hard on dudes. Bernard Hopkins was like, yo, Tank is
really a
he
dog.
set you up. He's like that. Bernard Hopkins was like, nah, he like
And
that.
the real
That's why all these fans out here who don't like the boxers know.
Fans know like Tank can really box.
But Bernard grabbed his back and looked into
That
that
was
man's
crazy,
eyes.
man. And he said
that fury is there, bro. Like that's something you cannot unsee, bro.
And
Once
Tank
you
didn't
look
back
in
down.
somebody, that
Tank
nigga looked
was-
dead in his
Tank
eyes.
was-
Like yo,
Tank
I will
would've
kill
knocked-
you
Tank
out this
would've knocked him the
bitch.
fuck out
Like,
at
what
this
are you?
age.
Why you
Tank
touching
would have
me?
knocked him the fuck out.
Yo, he almost
bare
put that
hand
man
would have
down,
broke that
yo.
nigga jaw.
jaw.
We still don't agree with Bernard. We don't know what Bernard Hopkins was
I don't know
doing
what
that
he was
night.
doing,
That was
but
crazy,
he was wilding
yo.
out, yo. That
was
he was
crazy,
wilding.
yo.
Don't touch nobody.
We need an explanation.
Why you
to this
touching
day,
the
yo.
other side's fighter, yo? What are you touching anybody for?
I don't even want to say
Saying
how
he
I
was
feel
going
about
to save
that
him.
situation,
He was going to
'cause
save
that
him
is
from
boxing
falling off the
canceled.
ring.
That
Like
made me
nobody.
mad, yo.
He was not about to fall off
That
that
shit made me
stage, yo.
mad,
Stop
yo.
lying,
Stop
bro.
it, yo. No, he was caressing
Big
it like he was
cat
rubbing
meow.
something into his skin. It wasn't like he just grabbed him or put his hand. He was
If
like,
he'd have just
grabbed him.
if he'd have just popped him real quick, I wouldn't have been.
I wouldn't have been
at
mad
him.
at all.
Like,
Don't
yo,
touch me.
Why are you doing that to me?
Yeah,
yo?
yo, that was.
The fuck,
It was
nigga?
egregious.
We need answers, Bernard, to this
Yeah.
day, yo. And you a legend, yo. You gave us some
You are
great
the
moments. You feel
executioner,
me?
yo.
Don't, I
You was
never,
my-
it ain't
you
disrespect
remember
doing
he was
that.
my man, Joe, when he used to come out with the hoodie on and shit
Facts.
back in the day. The executioner.
The execution. Then he became the alien when he was
Yeah.
like
Oh,
45,
when he
yeah.
hit, like that nigga was still going.
Yeah, that's why he was ultra instinct.
I'm never
for
going to
real.
disrespect him as a boxer.
Nah.
Just that weird shit you did, that
on
was
his
weird
Philly
shit,
show
bro.
shit,
Like, it's
heavy
not much
back
else
in
I
the
can say
day.
about that.
Yeah.
Your fighting is immaculate. I'll never disrespect
Nah,
him. in
I
that.
remember being young when he beat up and knocked out Tito Trinidad.
Yes.
It was
that
after
blew my
9/11.
mind. Cause didn't he beat up De La Hoya like not too long before that type?
No,
shit?
the Delaware was after that.
That was after that.
It was after that.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
Gotcha.
it was after that. But Trinidad, that was Tito at Tito.
Trinidad.
And it's like, okay, if he would have lost, because he was older, I think he might have been like 36 when that fight happened. He had the defenses though. He was the guy, even though they tried to make him like the B-side guy. Because Tito was, at that time, that was Puerto Rico. He was massive, man. And Bernard Hopkins just went to, man, it was brutal too
He had
towards
him,
the
bro.
end.
That Philly shit
And then,
had him, bro.
Bernard had like 20 defenses, something crazy like that. Until he
B.I.
finally
really was
then he
that
moved
nigga.
up to light heavyweight and put the pause on Antonio Tarver, first light heavyweight fight. And then he beat up Kelly Pavlik, and he was like 40-something plus.
remember
Kelly
that.
Pavlik was really nice, yo,
Dog.
back in the day. Like, when we was in
What?
high school.
Beat
I
Jean
remember Kelly.
Pascal when he was like 45 or
From the
something.
fight
I
nights.
don't know
Because
exact
you used
age,
to
but-
always pick that nigga from the motherfucking fight nights.
Because Kelly had the 1-2. It was the
Yeah,
jab
he
and the
used to
straight
love
right, yo.
fighting with that nigga, yo.
Ooh, he was tough. He was like 6'1" and like in the middleweight, 6'2" in the middleweight division. Yo, dudes back then was.
Yeah, that was a fun game. Yo, give us a fucking fight night, bro, please.
Yeah, man.
Use the ESPN Plus dudes that's not extra greedy now. Use the Showtime or whatever they about to dissolve into.
Just make a game, even if you don't license like real fighters, and just focus on the storyline and make a great game and exhibition mode, but just make the gameplay great. And just drop the price down probably like instead of like what is games down 70, 60, 70? Drop
Make
it
it
down
50.
to like $40 or $50.
Yeah.
I would just want a great boxing game.
And you could get like styles that's really.
Yeah.
I'll
the
buy
B-Hop
add-ons
style.
and
You
everything,
get the
bro.
tank
Like,
Yes,
just
yes.
give me the fucking game,
Exactly.
please.
Just give me a great game.
Niggas will pay
Esports
extra
Boxing
$6
Club,
for the tank style.
Undisputed, whatever. What's gonna be next week? We don't know.
Undisputed, whatever the fuck y'all call
Knockout
now these
champs
days.
next month.
They still existing. You know, they still making videos talking about the career mode now.
don't care.
I was pissed off.
I told
when
you I
seen
tapped
it.
out, bro. I've
I'm
been
still
tapped out.
I'm still subscribed.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
still watching with the hopes. Yo, they
Still need to
finessing
get that
you.
class.
Fucking Ponzi scheme, yo. I'm gonna get y'all niggas, bro. I'm on y'all ass, bro. I'm on y'all, bro.
Pause. We on you,
Oh
dog.
man, yo. But yeah. Before we got it, you saw your boy Canelo back in the gym for May.
Chanelo.
He was already working out early.
Because that's going to be a hard fight regardless for Chanelo.
You know what that fight gonna be? The winner of
want that
Andrade.
Benavidez.
Yo, he getting ready
I want
now.
that Benavidez.
And he
You don't
getting
want
ready
that
now.
Benavidez.
I do.
No, you don't.
You know I like the real smoke.
No, you don't.
I do.
He getting ready for that fight because whoever wins that fight, that's not an easy fight.
I want that
at all.
Benavidez.
Not at all.
If he
yo.
beat Benavidez, he could go fight MMA niggas. Just go get your money now.
Oh, is that who he's fighting?
He has that.
Who is Canelo fighting? Then?
No,
It's
he
the
doesn't.
mandatory.
You know,
doesn't
you know,
have
he,
one.
you know, he does typically his Mays and
Got you.
Septembers. Like Floyd started
Yes.
all of that type of stuff.
Got you. I thought he had
But it's
one locked in.
mandatory
No.
for fighting him.
Because
Like
you know,
Andrade
Benavidez
right now.
fighting
to get
Andrade.
ready. Right.
That's happening.
That's
Got
a
you.
mandatory
Soon.
for his next
So that'll
fight.
be his.
More than likely,
potentially
that'll
the
be the
winner
fight.
of that is what y'all saying.
Yes.
Got you. I
Either
was missing
fighter
that.
is like
It's
that's
the mandatory for Showtime shit.
that's it. That's it. But Showtime. Oh, I'm gonna finish with this.
It might be dissolved
Showtime
now.
dissolved. You know what
That's
that
why
means?
the app was acting weird because Paramount Plus got all the
Yeah,
Showtime content on there
yeah.
now.
Oh, so they transitioning.
I don't know.
You know what's happening. That might be the reason we've been getting a lot of big fights this year. They've
Yeah.
been trying to recruit some of that money finally. I told y'all, yo, PBC fighters, man. And I don't want to say, all right, I don't want to pass it on who I think, but a lot of fights been getting signed off on that should not have been getting signed off, and people been getting guaranteed money that they should not be getting. This is why you have, and this is why the people hate like the UFC structure, like regular people not understand to a degree, but you gotta, I'm not saying I'm agreeing with everything Dana White does, but you gotta keep your fighters and sports in general hungry.
Active.
Because what you'll do is you'll have PBC fighters. I'm not fighting for a year and a half, 2 years. I'm not
activity.
making this big fight because it's risky. Because I'm comfortable.
Now you're not sharp no more.
We should have been had an undisputed welterweight champion.
Thanks.
Exactly.
Years ago. It took until 2023. This should have been sold up in about around right towards the tail end of Floyd. Because it could have been done during his era, but we'll do it right after that. It could have been done like a year or two after that, like years ago. And it took forever, right? And it's like these dudes probably sunk. They ain't gonna think, they're like, yo, we ain't making no real money off of this joint. We don't do million+ pay-per-views like that. Tank did. But like that was kind of like you was getting 500,000 with big fights and stuff. It's not even like that anymore. Like the fight between and now they had this whole thing. Oh, the fight sell itself. Like that's one of the things that killed me about Jermell Charlo and Canelo. And I said he messed up the what's the name? He should have been talking trash. They're not selling fights. We don't have to sell it. It's going to sell itself. No, you have to get the extra casuals in.
Yeah.
That's how you get to 1 million. Like for instance, Bud versus Errol Spence.
That was the biggest
It
fight.
should have did 1 million+ easily. I think they reported like 650, 700.
Damn, I thought that.
Come on, man.
1 million+.
That fight historically was too big for that.
Wait,
He beat
But
him
what
up
was they
way
both
too
saying through the
crazy.
joint? We both don't do all of that. We don't gotta sell. They had a few
You
moments,
gotta
but
have
like
somebody to do it on your
you
squad.
gotta be building that fight up.
That's a fact.
Like
Promotion
so they
is
was comfortable,
paramount.
everybody over there taking time off in between fights, not fighting the people we want to see.
You
I
gotta
kept
talk
saying
that
they should have
shit,
been
bro.
bringing rematches when Keith
Facts.
Thurman fought Sean Porter. That was an excellent fight. That was close. Immediate rematch should have happened.
Facts.
It was on network television. This is when they was getting it right early. You didn't have to pay. It was on NBC or something like
remember
that.
that.
And then he fought Sean Porter fought
What time frame you think?
the Puerto Rican
this was a while
dude from
ago.
Philly, Danny Garcia.
Oh yeah.
Excellent close fight.
Yeah.
We didn't get a rematch to that fight. What? Danny Garcia fights Keith Thurman. Another really close fight. We never got a rematch to
That
that
was like
fight.
2015.
Come on, what are we
'Cause I bet
talking
my
about
mans-
here, yo?
And Danny Garcia lost to Keith Thurman.
Right.
I remember that fight.
How you think networks are going to keep like HBO went out of? Y'all didn't watch what happened to HBO,
Right. That should have been the.
Exactly. And I'm
the
bringing that all
standpoint.
around to say this. We're going to have to start getting big fights. People aren't going to be able to hide under large networks like that.
Need that bread.
They're going to be on apps and all this type of stuff. You're going
like
to
it.
have to fight.
I like it.
So in a roundabout way, the people who was able to get in where they fit in the Sean Porters and retire relatively early and all of that,
Yeah.
they was able to. But everybody else, that's why we're going to get them fights that we want. We're going to get them.
I'm ready for him.
There might be 1 or 2 that slip through the crack, but it ain't gonna be like 3, 4, or 5. A bunch of these joints that we've seen slip. Or we never got a rematch, or we never got a trilogy. When's the last great trilogy we had? Oh, Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury was a really good trilogy. And I won't say great, but really good. But we don't get trilogies anymore
At all.
Canelo
Come on, man.
Alvarez, Gennady
That's how you
Golovkin
really
was
make
the
money off
last
of
great
boxing.
winner of our era.
Who?
Canelo Alvarez,
Triple G.
Gennady Golovkin.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was the best one
Yeah,
of
I
our
forgot
era.
about that during
Our adult era.
Yeah.
You feel me? When we was grown men.
Yeah, by the time we got to the third fight, but the third fight is always you never know what you're gonna
Yeah.
get. It's if them first 2 fights is fantastic, you'll take this to okay or a solid fight.
Facts.
You be like cool. So yeah, that. But think about it. We naming 2. Like what?
Yeah.
Come on, dog. That was a thing. We was getting
Niggas could fight.
We
back
was
then.
getting trilogies from dudes that wasn't even
Big names.
big champions. It was like
Villa versus Ruiz type shit. Like it just be random names.
you was getting
It really
Mickey
be
Ward
like the
versus
third.
Gotti.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Third time.
Mickey Ward wasn't never a champion, yo, but them fights were so excellent. We had to get another. We had to get another one. Corrales,
Diego Corrales
versus,
that nigga.
That nigga keep jabbing.
Castillo. I don't remember if that
Wayne.
was that a trilogy. Either way, they fought it at least twice. I can't remember right now if they fought the third one, but regardless, that happened again. And excellent. I mean, we can go down the line. It's like y'all got come on, but yeah, y'all might have put yourself. We've been getting the fights. We gonna keep getting the fights out of you fellas.
Yeah,
I'm
boxing.
aight.
Thank you, yo.
Yep. And we out of here.